Hey, what's up, guys? I haven't posted in a couple weeks. The reason being is because I've been waiting for like my Rise of Destiny stuff to come in. Because like I don't like showing videos or deck profiles with proxies. It kind of turns me off as like a player. Because like I'll watch videos all the time, and I know people don't want to spend money for like cards in quarantine and whatever, like because they don't get to play at tournaments and whatnot. And I get that. But it's just like it kind of turns me off as a player. So I wanted to make sure that I had everything, just so you could see it. Just because like a lot of the time I was like, oh man, this dude, he's really into this deck because he actually owns the cards. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go into something. Rise of the Duelist. I almost said Rise of Destiny, dude. Fucking big shout out to the creator. Um, this deck, the Dogmatika stuff came out. I was super interested in that deck, like the artwork, the archetype in general, and I decided to test it with. I tested the Alistair, the Invoked build before this one. I like that build a lot because I really like Invoked, but I think this build is just a lot better, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's the best build, but just in testing, it's just something I've had a lot more success with. You know what I mean? So. But it's the dinosaur, Dogmatika Dinosaur, whatever you want to say. Yeah, did you see this? We'll get into this in a second. Don't turn off the video just because you saw the Dino Wrestler fusion monster in my extra deck. There's a reason for it. All right, so the the Dogmatika stuff. Obviously, 3 Ecclesia. Big shout out to my dude Cody Reyna. We were talking. I was gonna like peep the fucking Starlight rares. I'm still kind of debating on it. I haven't. I really want to buy 3 Starlights. I just haven't fully committed to that yet. But also 3 Maximus. I know people don't play this because of like the mirror match is kind of stressful, or the mirror match especially makes that card bad, which in my opinion the dinosaur engine makes that card better, because like you can do the whole dinosaur combo and you can Dweller on your turn, right? And then you can detach from Dweller, and then like in the combo you'll banish Link Karibo or Ion Mirage, depending on how you go about it. Summon Maximus, and then you'll make the Dweller before that, obviously. And then you'll send 2, they'll send 2, but they're under Dweller, so they can't do anything crazy. But then you'll just resolve your fucking full combo, and then you still have a Dweller for their turn. So I think this card is just insane. I like the pure builds or the invoked builds. I know they don't play, they don't capitalize on that card. The dinosaur build definitely does. That card's like one of my fucking favorite things. And then one Fleur de Lis. This card is super searchable. I would not play 2. I tested 2 originally, and I can't bring myself to play 2 because there's been a couple hands where like I'll open 2 or I'll open 1 without any other Dogmatika cards at all, and I'll just be super upset about it. Because I mean, yeah, you can special it for free or whatever. It just doesn't do anything. It's like a Cyber Dragon with 400 more attack, but it's kind of depressing. But that card in general is just insane. So, and then we get to the dinosaur portion. Obviously, 2 Ultimate Conductors. This card is just, I think this is one of the main reasons the deck is just absolutely insane. Because like against like Rogue or the Mirror Match, you just have a better matchup against pure Dogmatika because of this in general. Like a lot of the time, like your hands will be subpar. Like with the Invoked engine, when I was testing it, I was like, oh man, dude, like my hands would just be like, oh, Mechaba, or you know what I mean, like this and that, or even if you summon this in defense, like, and they play Lightning Storm or something, they just can't. It's 3,200 defense. Like it takes a while for this to get through, especially if you play Droplets, which I do. That's just. Also, dinosaurs are one of my favorite archetypes. So, and then three miscellaneous. This card's just the bread and butter of the deck. This is the reason, like, I just love this deck so much. Not the reason, but this Ultimate Conductor is one of the best boss monsters in the game. You know what I mean? To date, I would say. And then there's obviously the 3 Oviraptor. This card's just Card's insane. I might show a combo video at the end of this. I'm not sure. It's a 2 to 3 card combo. Everyone knows like the Miscellaneousaurus baby combo. It's kind of that, but you open the Deer Servant, so you just get the full Dogmatika combo with the dinosaur stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. But and then I do play 3 Archosaur. I still think this card's just absolutely played at 3. Two is I tested 2. It wasn't great because I have this thing where like I'll open 2 Archosaur. I do that I think probably 1 game out of every 2 matches, or sometimes 2 game out of every 2 matches. I just fucking open 2 Archosaurs, and it pains me eternally because I love that card. I wish I could pop itself. It can't, unfortunately. Card's broken though, but you know. And then obviously the triple baby Sarah, and then the 1 Petrie. I do play 1 Petrie. The reason I play the 1 Petrie and the yeah, dude, my highway outside my house. I don't know if you guys heard that, but so these 2, if you just open these in general, and you open Maximus, and then you open like a, you know, whatever else, and that's your only 2 monsters or something, you can summon either one of these, and then you can make Almirage, and then that can make Secure Gardna, and then you banish Almirage to summon Maximus, and then that'll make 2 other sends from your extra, you know what I mean? So that's insane. Plus, also, one thing I want to note, this card gets Pankratops, and in the mirror match, the Dogmatika versus Dogmatika, Pankratops is like a huge card in the mirror match. I don't know if you guys play mirror match, but the Dinosaur End just makes it a lot easier to play. And then 1 Giant Rex. This card's also really good in the mirror match, especially in the grind, dude. Like when you'll get to like turn 3 or 4 if you don't kill them somehow. Like if they have Dogmatika Punishment and stuff, and you just keep avoiding with Miscellaneousaurus and all that. Excuse me. And he'll just keep coming back, and he just keeps getting bigger. So there's been a few times I've actually gotten him higher than Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and it was wild, dude. That card's fucking insane. And then obviously the 1 Pankratops, that card's just. And then this card, I play 1 of the Saravis, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This was a last-minute test change. After play testing today, it was an idea of mine for the extra deck. I do play 1 Herald Arc, and I'll tell you why. It's because you can Archosaur summon, you know, pop baby, do whatever, and then you can link Karibo into Secure Gardner, and then if you open Maximus, you can summon Maximus, send 2, and you'll send the Titanic Clyde, and then the Herald, and then the Herald will add this, and then in the Dinosaur combo, if you do it differently, you'll make Dweller first, and then when you add this off the Maximus, in the standby phase when you Dweller, they can't impermanent because you have this. So this card actually was insane today. So, you know, dude, it's something I'm definitely going to play going forward. And then obviously for the dinosaur cards, the 3 Fossil Dig, and the 2, you know, this card is just, this card just, like, it makes your bad hands insane. Like, everyone knows what that fucking card does. It's just, card's the tits. And then you get to the 3 Nadir Servant. Obviously, everyone knows what that card does. The reason, I'll get to my extra deck and explain my choices on that, but... and then I was playing, I'm still playing, obviously, 3 Forbidden Droplets, and then I am playing 3 Tactical Talents, triple Tactical Talents. So, in testing, I would play Gamma. I know people are just like, oh, you'd probably like, why didn't you play Gamma? Gamma's just a card that's never worked for me personally, and I've said that in a couple of my other deck profiles, but it's just, I really like Gamma. I really just wish there was a space and time where, like, I just didn't draw a driver and just drew Gamma just once. Like, I used to play Pendulum all the time, you know, back when fucking Servant was at 3 and stuff, but it never worked for me personally, man. So, I mean, you can always, you know, flex it out however you want. And then for the traps, obviously 3 Imperm and the 1 Punishment. For the Punishment, I was going back to I was going from 2 to 1 to 2 to 1 to 2 to 1. I think 1 is my favorite unless you're playing pure Dogmatika. Mainly because I feel like in the if you're playing pure, you should play 2. In the dinosaur build, you should play 1. Mainly just because you don't want to lose the die roll. Because like the dinosaur build, you're fine going second, you can still just kill them or whatever. But you don't want to draw another brick. You know what I mean? And also sometimes sometimes where it comes up where you just open the fucking nuts, where like you'll set the Dogmatika punishment, and then they'll do something, summon dude or whatever, and then you'll punishment them with Entis, and then the Entis will trigger and pop your own baby, and then the baby will summon. So it's like you're like doing extra follow-ups and stuff like that. It's very insane. And then we get to my extra deck. So I did want to talk about this. This is the Chimera T-Rexler, the Dino Wrestler card. So this card, it has 3,500 attack, okay? Its effects are relevant. The reason you play this is because if you play in the Dinosaur Mirror Match, not reason being, but it's just something like kind of niche. You can send the this with the punishment if you run out of Entises or whatever, to pop the Ultimate Conductor. Also, this comes up all the time because it's a dinosaur. It's the only dinosaur in your extra deck. So like you'll go through the Maximus combo, or you'll send with Nadir Servant or whatever when you open Pill with no other dinosaurs, because that happens sometimes. And you'll send this, and then this gets you a dinosaur for the Pill after you search, and then you know what I mean. So it's cards insane actually. Definitely will always play it going forward. And then just for the Link ones, the Link Karibo, always play Link Karibo. The one Al Mirage, you definitely play this. One Secure Garden, this is probably the best card for the combo. Card's kind of bad, but you always usually end on this up top, in the extra monster zone, and then do your thing. And then the other one I play is the Relinquished Link one, Archosaur. Takes Golden Lord, takes, a bunch of stuff like that. So if they summon the wrong column, you take the Golden Lord, or you do it under Sunlight Wall, take the Sunlight Wall for, you know what I mean. So, and then for the only Link type I play, it's just just Phoenix. This card comes in clutch all the time. And then for the rank 4s, I play Dweller, Dalka, and Lagia. Lagia is kind of more like once you're already established and they set like 1 to 2 back row or something like that, you're just like, I'm just gonna. Lagia is kind of here nor there. You can flex him out. I've summoned him like 2 times in probably, I want to say like 50 matches or something like that. Dweller I summon all the time. I'll summon it going first. I'll summon it going I'll summon it going first. Use this effect to detach, like I talked about earlier, where you can so. And then Dalk is just insane. A lot of the time too, you'll. If they're playing Lightning Storm, you'll summon Dalka in defense mode, and then just protect it with Tyranno in defense mode as well. So there's that, and then 2 Entis. This card's insane. I don't think I would play more than 2. If the meta, like once we get back to tournaments and stuff, I think I will probably play the Cyber Dragon Nova and the Mechaba. Even in the Dinosaur extra deck, just because mirror match and stuff. That's why like in the Dinosaur I think is like the more superior build in my opinion, just because like you can make Dweller before you Maximus Dweller, and then you can Maximus send 2, they'll send 2, and then their shit's just negated. So you don't even have to worry about what they send. So and then the other one is the one Titanic Clyde. I was playing 2 for a while. I don't think you need to. If you play the deck correctly, I don't think you need to at all. You could still play 2, it's up to you. And then one Skull Knight. This is just, it's Entis, but you don't have to use it on, once it's sent, you can just use it later. So it's kind of like one of those. And then one of the Winged Pegasus. This card's just insane. Whenever one of your dudes dies by battle or card effect, you can banish this from the graveyard, target a card, shuffle it in the deck. So. And then the last card is the Herald. This is the thing I changed today. I was playing 2 of the Titanic Clyde, and I cut one of these for this, just because like when you do the combo or whatever, you can send this and then add the Sarubis, the ritual monster that I play one of. I don't think I'll show you a combo video just because it's very simple. It's just, you know, you open the three most broken cards: Miscellaneous, Baby Sarasaur, or Miscellaneous, Baby, and then Nadir Servant, and then your board is just like 4,000 things. Also, this is the deck profile I have before Dragoons comes out. Once Dragoons comes out, this deck will drastically change, in my opinion. I will be doing an update video with this after Dragoons comes out, because the card's insane. Also, the triple tactical talent, or whatever the fuck the name of that card is, that you need that essentially end droplets for that card, essentially, or you need to play Dogoron and stuff. I will be playing Dogoron in the future. So yeah, dude, I hope you guys enjoyed my deck profile. Thanks for watching, dude. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're saying, dude. Cheers, dude.